I'm Andy Garcia.
I'm Carter Smith. I'm Josh Laverne. We're taking you back to the 40s.
I'm Andy Garcia. I'm here with David Starr. How long have you been here?
I do not know.
12 years.
Okay. How many people have died here?
People have died?
11 million.
Okay. Why are you here?
I do not know.
He is Jewish.
Oh, okay. How do you like it?
I do not like it.
Food for the week.
Back to you, Carter Smith.
The Holocaust began in 1933 when Adolf Hitler came into power in Germany. The Holocaust ended in 1945 when Allied powers defeated the Nazis. Jewish people were excluded from public life on September 15, 1935, when the Nuremberg laws were issued. Once World War II began, Nazis ordered the Jews to wear yellow stars of David on their clothing. Jews were forced to live in specific areas of the city called ghettos. 1,000 people per day were picked up and brought by train to concentration camps or death camps. Kristallnacht occurred in November 4th through 10th, 1938. Nazis gunned synagogues and Jewish-owned businesses. In prison camps, prisoners were forced to do hard physical labor, torture, and death within camps were frequent. 11 million people were killed during the Holocaust. 6 million of those victims were Jewish. Others were homosexuals.
See, we're here on the battlefront. Let's go get an interview.
Who are you? Who are you? An American. Who are you with? Great Britain and Russia.
Who are you fighting?
Germany, Italy, and Japan.
How many people have died?
Between 50 and 70 million.
Let's go!
World War II, the Axis powers were Germany, Italy, and Japan. And the Allies were Great Britain, France, Australia, Canada, New Zealand, India, Soviet Union, China, and USA. Between 50 and 70 million people died during World War II. 80% of Soviets in 1923 didn't survive. The leaders of the Allies were FDR, Winston Churchill, and Joseph Stalin. The Axis leaders were Adolf Hitler, Benito Mussolini, and Hirohito saw biggest casualty numbers which ranged from 9 to 19 million. The Battle of Bulge was the largest and deadliest battle for the US during the war, with more than 80,000 deaths. Battle of Stalingrad was huge because Soviets could be certain of defeating Germany. War started in 1939 and ended in 1945. Pearl Harbor was when Japan shot down Hawaii and got the US involved in World War II. USA dropped an atomic bomb on Japan in Hiroshima and Nagasaki. Alright, we're here with an atomic bomb survivor.
Hello.
What were the names of the two bombs?
I think they were Fat Man and Little Boy.
How big was the blast radius for both of them?
12,000 tons.
And how many people died instantly?
129,000.
Wow, that's a lot.
Around 80,000 people died immediately from the bomb in Hiroshima. The bombs killed 129,000 people instantly and remains the only use of nuclear weapons for warfare in history. The blast equaled 12 to 15,000 tons of TNT, destroying 5 square miles of the cities. The bomb Little Boy was a uranium gun-type bomb, and the bomb Fat Man was a plutonium implosion gun-type bomb. The United States Air Force dropped pamphlets in Hiroshima warning them of the bombing. Only 3 out of the 12 pilots on the Enola Gay actually knew the real purpose. The bomb weighed 8,900 pounds and leveled 90%.
Segment of the minorities during the 1940s.
Minorities in World War II. They all contributed to the war. The minority group, the Tuskegee Airmen, helped in war by plane, escorting aircraft carriers from base to base. Even though most minorities were segregated in the war, they still helped. African Americans contributed by completing more than 500 missions. Hispanics also served in all parts of the war. After Pearl Harbor, Japanese were forced into internment camps. If you looked anything like a Japanese person, you were sent to the camp. It was a sad day for Japanese people. The Japanese internment camps weren't as bad as the Jewish concentration camps. Another minority group in World War II was the Navajo Code Talkers. They translated Navajo words to English. They were a native group that helped during World War II.
We're here with Franklin Delano Roosevelt.
Hi.
How many terms did you serve?
I served 4 terms.
When were you elected?
I was elected in 1933 for the Democratic Party.
What was your greatest accomplishment?
I have to say, coming up with my New Deal legislation and getting us out of the Great Depression.
It was good.
FDR was elected in 1933, was elected to 4 terms, but sadly died serving his 4th. FDR was a Democrat known for getting us out of the Great Depression. FDR's New Deal legislation enlarged government authority. The winner of the close 1940 election was FDR due to the emergence out of the Great Depression. Harry Truman was responsible for dropping the 2 atomic bombs on Hiroshima and Nagasaki. Truman issued Executive Order 9981, which was to desegregate the military. Harry Truman was also the first president to give his inaugural speech on television. We're here 2 weeks after the Pearl Harbor bombings. When did it happen?
It happened on December 7th, 1941 in Hawaii.
What exactly happened?
The Japanese attacked us on a Sunday morning, unexpected.
Those Japs. How many people died?
2,000 died and another 1,000 wounded.
There you go, folks. We got it from Pearl Harbor.
Pearl Harbor happened December 7, 1941, when hundreds of Japanese fighter planes attacked the American naval base in Honolulu, Hawaii. They managed to destroy 20 naval vessels, 8 battleships, and 200 airplanes. More than 2,000 Americans died and another 1,000 wounded. The Japanese plan was to destroy the Pacific Fleet. The attack happened around 8 p.m. on a Sunday. The Japanese used smart strategies to maneuver their way to Pearl Harbor. The Japanese struck in waves, so it felt like a constant wave of fire. The U.S. aircraft carriers were away and were the main targets for the Japanese, but weren't there. FDR has said that this date will live in infamy.
Who are you? An American. Who are you with? Germany. No.
Died and another 1,000 wounded. The Japanese plan was to destroy the Pacific Fleet. The Japanese used smart strategies to maneuver their way to Pearl Harbor. The Japanese struck in waves, so it felt... What the hell?
When you do the inside part of the board, you're working the outside. When you're in the outside part...
Wait, alright.
Now? I don't know. 12 years. My bad, I'm sorry.
I'm Andy Garcia. We're here with David Starr. How long have you been here?
I do not know. 12 years.
How many people have died here? Why are you here?
He is Jewish.
Okay.
Do I go?
Okay. No, I thought you got to
I said after the third one. No, I thought he was gonna. I thought that was gonna be like. I thought he was gonna walk first.
I said